So what have you seen out of Jaden over the last few practices compared to when he first started?
Yeah, I'm seeing him be more comfortable in the scheme and where the answers are. Starting to master things. You know, he's starting to get really good and comfortable. He's continuing to be really good under center, as well as all the different stuff that we're doing. Pretty much the whole offense is in at this point, but he's doing a great job with all of his checks, knowing where to go with the ball, seeing the defense, being very comfortable back there, and making great decisions with the ball mostly. And that's why you've seen him play better over the last 4 or 5 practices, take care of the ball better because he's more comfortable.
Jed mentioned a walkthrough that you guys had, I think, Thursday afternoon maybe?
Yeah.
Or Thursday evening. What did you guys go over? What did he see that maybe helped him to recognize something?
You know, I don't know exactly what it was, but it did seem to somehow just click for him. You know, it just, all of a sudden, it just made sense to him. And he was just, that's really when he turned that corner and you could feel him just be more at ease, be more comfortable back there, be more comfortable calling the plays out, getting to his checks, things like that. But it really did. I mean, it really just, you could tell a difference in his demeanor, in the bounce in his step. You could see it that night at that walkthrough. So it's encouraging. I mean, you kind of see it now. I mean, it's really every day where you see him get a little more comfortable and a little more confident back there. So just got to keep it going.
When he throws a few picks, what do you tell your quarterback like that at that moment?
I mean, you always try to avoid it, right? But, we focused on, with our whole team, a saying of next play. Play the next play, whatever happens. And it could be a good play. Could have just thrown a 70-yard touchdown pass. It could be something bad that happened. And really trying to snap back in, focus, and just play the next snap.
What's the key to selling a play action for the quarterback?
I mean, it's got to look, taste, smell, feel like the run, to the defense. They have to see that ball get extended out into the back's belly. The back's got to do a good job of rolling over it, and the line's got to do a great job of low hat, pad level, low hats, low pad level, and making it, again, feel and look and everything like the run. That's when you get those guys to come up and open up those big lanes down the field.
On some level, is it easier for a high school quarterback to learn a new offense than someone who transferred from a completely different offense and was maybe in it for a couple years? I'm just thinking of Noah and Jaden.
Right.
Jaden had kind of more to unlearn.
Yeah. They're both really football smart, both kids. I'm sure every situation is a little bit different. Jaden, I guess, just had logged some of those game reps, those at-bats, as they say, and he can recall from that. Maybe the plays aren't exactly the same, the verbiage isn't the same, but he's a really bright kid, and he had those game reps. Noah, to talk about specifically with him is, again, an advanced high school level of play where, he was exposed to scheme and to competition level. So I think you've seen both those things where their learning curve has been a little smaller for both those guys. They both work really hard at it. That helps too. They work hard at it in the classroom and in meetings. They're taking great notes. But both those kids, man, are really, really football smart kids.
What is that relationship like between him and Noah, Jaden and Noah?
Oh, they're great. They're great. I mean, it's like big brother, little brother, very supportive of each other, helping, sharing knowledge with each other. The whole room has been great. Even, Will, Gunner, Jordan, Cole. I mean, all the guys have been just so amazing with helping each other. And those other guys had a year in the system, so they've kind of been, assistant coaches more than anything, helping us out. But, those guys are great. They got great personalities as you guys are starting to get to know them. A lot of fun to be around. It's been great.
We saw Will throwing the other night. Where is he in his recovery, and what's the plan for him?
Yeah, we got to kind of slow him down sometimes. Will's, as you guys know, he's really tough, number one, and he's chomping at the bit to get out there, and he wants to throw, 40-yard passes. It's just like, okay, we got to take our time and just, listen to the trainers. And he's coming back pretty fast right now. I've noticed he's anxious to get throwing, and as you can see, he's starting to throw some balls and get some stationary throws and things like that. But we're being patient with him right now, just working through it. But no doubt, as you guys know, Will, he's trying to push the envelope a little bit. So, yeah, it's good to see, though. Good to have him back out there.